Title: The elevator in my building has a floor that doesn't exist. I noticed it on my third night. At first, I thought it was just a glitch. You know how old elevators are. Buttons stick, lights flicker, numbers don't always match. That's what I told myself. But then it happened again, and this time, I knew something was wrong. I live on the 7th floor. Old building, cheap rent, thin walls, the kind of place where you hear your neighbors breathing through the pipes. Nothing special. Except the elevator. It's slow, loud, and sometimes it stops when no one presses anything. The first time it happened, I didn't think much of it. I got in, pressed 7, the doors closed, it started moving, then it stopped. Between floors. The lights flickered, the display changed. From 5 to something else. Not a number, just a blank space. Like the screen couldn't show it. I frowned, pressed the button again. Nothing. Pressed another one. Nothing. Then the elevator moved again, slowly. The display jumped back to 6, then 7. The doors opened. Everything normal. Or at least, it looked normal. The second time was different. I got in late, around 2 a.m. The building was quiet. Too quiet. No footsteps, no voices, nothing. I pressed 7, the doors closed, the elevator started moving. Normal. Then, stopped. Again. Same place, same flicker, same blank display. But this time, the doors opened. My breath caught, because there was no floor, no hallway, just darkness. Not black like a shadow, black like nothing. Endless. Silent. I stepped back, heart racing. What the hell? The doors stayed open, longer than they should have, like they were waiting. For me. I pressed the close button. Nothing. Pressed it again. Still nothing. The elevator didn't move. The doors didn't close. That darkness just sat there, waiting. Then, I heard something. A sound. Soft. Almost like breathing. Coming from inside the dark. I froze. Listened. It was faint, but real. Not in my head. Something was there. I hit the close button again, harder. Come on, come on. Then, the doors slammed shut. The elevator jerked, started moving, fast. Too fast. The display skipped numbers. 4, 6, 7. The doors opened. My floor. Normal hallway. Lights on. Everything fine. I stepped out, my legs shaking. I didn't look back. I couldn't. I told myself it was just stress, sleep deprivation, my brain messing with me. But deep down, I knew that wasn't normal. And it didn't stop. The third time, I wasn't alone. A woman got in with me, mid-30s, tired eyes. Didn't say a word, just stood in the corner. I pressed 7, she pressed 5. The elevator started moving. Normal. Until it wasn't. It stopped again. Between floors. The lights flickered. The display? Blank. I froze. Not again. The doors opened. That same darkness, same endless nothing. But this time, the woman gasped, stepped back. "Oh God, not again," she whispered. My chest tightened. "Again?" She didn't answer, just stared at the open doors, terrified, like she knew exactly what this was. "Do you see that?" I asked. She nodded slowly, her voice shaking. "You have to press close. I tried, it didn't—" "Just press it," she snapped. I hit the button. Nothing. She moved quickly, grabbed my wrist. "Don't step out," she said, her grip tight. "Whatever you do, don't step out." My heart pounded. "Why?" She looked at me, and the fear in her eyes was real. "They don't let you come back." My stomach dropped. "What?" A sound came from the darkness, closer. Now, not just breathing, movement, something shifting. I felt my skin crawl.
"What is that?" I whispered. She shook her head. "Don't look." Too late. I already was. Something moved inside the dark. A shape. Tall. Wrong. Not quite human. Not quite anything. Just there. Watching. The woman squeezed my wrist tighter. "Close the doors," she said again. I pressed the button. Over and over. Then, the door slammed shut. The elevator dropped slightly. Then, shot upward, fast. Too fast. The display skipped numbers. 4, 6, 7. The doors opened. My floor. Normal hallway. Lights on. Everything fine. I stepped out, my legs shaking. I turned back slowly. The doors were open on 7, but I never heard it arrive. I stepped closer, slowly, carefully, looked inside. Empty. No one there. The woman was gone. No footsteps, no sound, nothing. Just silence. And on the display, no number. Just that same blank space. I stopped using the elevator after that, for a while. Took the stairs every time. Didn't matter how tired I was, didn't matter how late. I avoided it completely. Until last night. I came home late, exhausted, could barely stand. I looked at the stairs. 7 floors. Then looked at the elevator. Doors open. Waiting. I told myself, one time. Just one time. It'll be fine. I stepped inside. Pressed 7. The doors closed. The elevator started moving. Slow. Normal. Then, stopped. My heart sank. No, not again. The lights flickered. The display. Blank. The doors opened. That same darkness. Waiting. Silent. Still. But this time, I didn't hear breathing. I didn't see movement. Just emptiness. Then, a voice. From behind me. Soft. Calm. Familiar. My blood ran cold. I turned slowly and saw her, the woman, standing inside the elevator. But I never saw her enter. Her expression calm. Too calm. "They noticed you," she said. My throat dropped. "Who?" She smiled slightly. "They're learning." A sound came from the darkness, closer, faster. She looked at the open doors, then back at me. "You have one chance." "To do what?" She stepped back, into the corner. "Don't let it close." "What?" "If the doors close, you go with them." My hands shook. I stared at the darkness. Something was coming. I could feel it. "Hold the door," she said. I lunged forward, pressed my hand against the frame. The doors tried to close, pushed, hard. Something inside the dark moved faster, closer, almost there. The pressure increased, the doors forcing shut, my arms shaking. "I can't hold it." "You have to." Then, something reached the edge. A hand, not human, too long, too thin, grabbing the side of the door, pulling towards me. My breath stopped. I screamed and let go. The door slammed shut. The elevator dropped slightly, then shot upward, fast, too fast. The display skipped numbers. 4, 6, 7. The doors opened. My floor. Normal hallway. Lights on. Everything fine. I stepped out, my legs shaking. I turned back slowly. The doors were open on 7, but I never heard it arrive. I stepped closer, slowly, carefully, looked inside. Empty. No one there. The woman was gone. No footsteps, no sound, nothing. Just silence. And on the display, no number. Just that same blank space.